Hello everybody, Adam W. Warner here, and in this video I'm going to show you how I use Canva to make my blog post images and a whole bunch of other images on my site. So here I am on the draft post of how I use Canva, and what I want to do is go ahead and first I'm just going to copy this title because I'm going to make a featured image for this blog post and I want to use the title on it. I'm going to flip over here to Canva. This is my account here. The first thing you'll see is that you can create a new design using any of these pre-built, pre-sized templates. And if you want to look at even more templates, you can click the More button, and you can see here you've got a ton of options to choose from. I'll let you explore that yourself. So I'm going to go ahead and just click out of here. And I'm going to start with a brand new one just to show you how it is. But you can see some of my previous titles here, and that's actually how I'll be creating a blog post. I'll be copying one of these and then just editing it, but I want to show you how easy it is to simply just create a new one. When you click a template, it will open in a new window, and you will see the editing screen come into view. This is your image here, and over here you have a few tabs. First you have layouts, then you have your designs if you're a Canva for Work user like I am. You'll have different elements, text, background, and uploads. So if you choose layouts, you can choose from some pre-built layouts, and you see these little free tags. Many of these are free, some are paid, and if you use a paid one, it's usually $1 a piece, but I've never ever had to pay for a template to get to what I want. So I'm going to go ahead and just choose this free one. I'm going to click that, and what it does is it puts that layout right on your image, and you can see the text is editable. So I could go ahead and change this to the text I want, which is my blog image. You can see there's a lot of editing tools like resizing, etc., etc. Move it around if I want. Okay, this is just a quick example, so I won't get too detailed. But you see when you choose each element, you have some extra options here. You can choose the fonts, you can choose the size, you can choose the color, and if you hit the down arrow, you can choose a few other options here. So it's pretty handy. Now, if I wanted to put some elements in there, I can choose from a wide variety of elements, including holiday stuff, grids, frames, illustrations, shapes. What I find I use a lot of are icons. Icons are really, really cool and a way to get your message across visually pretty easily. So I've gone ahead and just added this icon here, and you can change the color of that to whatever you want, resize it to however you want. You get the idea. Now I'm going to go over here to the text tab, and you can see they have some pre-built heading sizes for you, heading, subheading, and some body text. So let me go ahead and get rid of some of this text. You just highlight it, hit delete, highlight, delete, highlight, delete, and I'm going to go ahead and add a subheading. So it automatically kind of chooses a font color for you. I'm going to put that same blog post title in there, and I'm going to resize this, and I'm going to move it. Whoop! I'm going to move it over here. I'm going to make that fit in there. I'm going to change the font size, get that smaller for what we need. And you can see I accidentally moved the background, so I'm just going to click on that, move it back up, click on that font again, and you can even do things like add a link. So if you were exporting this as a PDF, you would have a link in there. So you can see adding text is very easy. Adding backgrounds is also very easy, and I'll let you explore that. So let's go back to my images. We're going to close this tab, head on over to my existing images, and what I'm going to do, I like to have all my blog post featured images the same design with just text, and I do this for a few different reasons. So I'm going to go ahead and just copy this one, and you'll see now I've got a copy here. So I'm going to click on that, and that'll bring me into edit mode. Okay, and you'll see that my image is loaded here. I've got the same options over here, but I can go ahead and just change this text. So since I've already copied my blog post title, I'm just going to paste it in here. Keeps the same style. And then I'll put a subtitle there. So let's see. let's go ahead and choose this heading I have in my blog post. I'm just going to copy that text, go back over here, paste it in, stretch it out a little bit. Now I want to make sure this is centered, so I can do this. You see the little guidelines pop up, make sure it's centered. Now that is good enough, and I can simply share that image or download it. If you click File, it auto saves, but if you click File, it saves it at your request. Now what if I wanted to add the Canva logo here to give a little more flair? So what I would do is I would go to Uploads, then I would choose, looks like uploads aren't working currently, so I won't do that. So what I'm going to show you then is just how to download that image. You simply click download, you get a couple options here, image for web or high quality. I always like to do the high quality and then have my image optimization plugin squish that down for me. Okay, so my image has downloaded. I've saved it to my hard drive, and then you also have the option to post to your social networks, which is great. So I'm going to go ahead back into this post and I'm going to edit it. I also changed the subheading while I was paused there on the video waiting for the download. So what I'm going to do is upload that as my featured image. I'm going to go here, click featured image, upload files. I'm going to go ahead and just drag that image in. It's uploading now. Give it a go ahead and set the featured image. You can see that featured image is now set. This post isn't quite ready for publishing because I have to add the video still, but I'm going to go ahead and save that. Then what I'm going to show you is not that one because it's not published yet, but if you go to my main page and the main blog archive, you will see that the featured images are listed in the archive. Same thing with my category archives for tutorials. And I also have blog posts being listed on my main page here. So that's it. That's how you create images for your blog using Canva.